And he did that in less than 2 minutes before time. I'm Richard Rasmus. I'm the CEO of Calvert Education Services. We are literally the inventors of homeschooling 100 years ago, and it was done by a guy who is really the Sal Khan of his era in 1906. Wrote a K through 8 curriculum that has stood the test of time literally for 100 years. It's been used around the world, and for the first 100 years, 113 years, we were a nonprofit organization. And in the last number of years, the school recognized that this space of homeschooling that has evolved to virtual schooling provided through schools has become very relevant and very hot, and lots of very successful competitors were prospering, and the school really needed to get this company into the hands of private equity investors who could both focus on it and invest in taking what was primarily an analog paper-based curriculum and digitizing it and making it interactive. So what we're here for is not a fundraising round, because we've just completed that. Camden Partners has led an acquisition of the company last December. What we're really looking for are partners like the companies that are here, who either have content or educational technology that can plug into our system and can leverage the significant student base of both homeschoolers and virtual schoolers that we have. So I've got slides here, too detailed to go into. I'm going to flash these up there in the hope that people will come back, look at it, as I'm going to do with many of the presentations I haven't seen. We'd be happy to send you these slides, but again, we're looking for partners who have content and education technology as distinct from curriculum, because we have a very sound integrated K through 8 curriculum that works both for homeschoolers and virtual schoolers in institutions. So quickly, this is the 100-year history, 600,000 students over 100 years. In the last 10 years, we have redesigned our system to support virtual schools. And now that we have capital to work with and a significant base of end users, we're using that capital to upgrade our existing K through 8 curriculum, to add high school, and to enhance our learning platform, primarily with the help of companies like you, rather than necessarily doing it ourselves. Because in a lot of ways, we've had the blessing of not having a lot of capital to blow on early stage ed technology. We think now is the perfect time to do it, when content is ubiquitous, inexpensive, and educational technology has gotten very sophisticated. These are the components of what we do. About half our students are homeschoolers, half are in virtual schools. We have the curriculum, communication tools, instructional tools, and assessment tools to be able to bring to the benefit of our virtual school partners. But these are things that we want to enhance through partnerships with companies such as the ones here. We provide a complete solution. We have developed K through 8, 6 subjects, full year curriculum. We provide lots of physical materials. We used to do a lot of proprietary content. We really no longer do that, because we think there are other companies that can do that better, faster, cheaper. But all of these things are necessary to be successful in supporting a virtual school program. This is a really key element, and for every one of these blocks, we're hoping to find companies that can help enhance what we do. We touch on everything that matters to student performance. That is, we either author or curate the curriculum, IT, and professional development tools. We create learning manuals that are hour by hour, day by day materials. We deliver them. We have assessments so that we get data back every lesson, every day, every hour. That's very useful for companies that are looking for a test bed to try their services and want end users to see it. And this is a continual improvement machine. It's largely been done manually, and we're looking for ed technology tools to enhance that process. In contrast to the core businesses of K-12 Inc. and Connections, who are really our most direct competitors, we partner with the schools to let them do what they do best, which is run the schools, hire the teachers, evaluate the likelihood of success for the students, and to do the local marketing. And for that, we charge about $2,500. The typical state funding level, that leaves about half the money for the students to use for their own, or for the schools to use for their own programs. We do what we can do well on a national basis from a marketing perspective. We have the schools do what they do well locally. They have the inherent brand credibility of being the local public school district. That's an improvement on the economic model. This is our growth chart. The blue is the institutional part of our business. We're adding high school, which will not only help our retention in 6th through 8th grade, but will also add a significant part of our footprint. Now, I'm going to use the last minute and a half on this. This is a really interesting one. There's been a lot of talk about tablets, and Amplify's had a big announcement. There are lots of bring your own device companies. There are obviously Google, Apple, and Microsoft who own the hardware platform. Lots of content companies, as distinct from some that have accredited, integrated virtual curriculum. There's really only a handful. K-12 Inc., Pearson and Houghton Mifflin and others have lots of materials, but to have a really integrated electronic curriculum that can be married with a device, I don't care how much money you have, to create a curriculum, a true curriculum as opposed to an aggregation of content, it's going to take 2 or 3 years. And to get it accredited and accepted, another 2 or 3 years, minimum. So we think that we've got a 5-year advantage, not exclusive, but for a company our size and with our resources, it's a really extraordinary opportunity. So we're also looking to partner because our curriculum is very well suited to displaying 100% on a tablet, liberating ourselves and our students from the inconvenience and the cost of physical materials when the time is right. So that's our essential story. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks, everybody.